Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would do for you today a run through my tattoos and the meanings behind the tattoos. A little disclaimer, all the tattoos are my own. There are 2, 3, 4 that are basically 5 that are copied from something, but the rest are technically my own. So let's get right into it. I'm sorry I've got no editing software to edit the videos, so just bear with me if you can. Now, the first one that I got was just over 2 years ago, and that was a tattoo for my dad. So it's this one. So it's got his date of birth and then the date he died, and then it says Dad with the lung cancer ribbon in the middle. The lung cancer ribbon is clear, so that's why I haven't got it coloured in or anything. So that one's for my daddy. And the next tattoo that I got after that, which wasn't long after that, was Celtic knot on my arm. This is taken from my wedding band. It's Celtic. My husband picked these when we got married, and I wanted something basically for me and him, so we decided on the Celtic knot from our wedding band. So I've got mine like this, and my husband has got his like bold and like coloured in. But I didn't really want that. I just wanted that. I might have it coloured in later on a later date or anything like that. So I've got that for now. Then the next tattoo I got was, excuse me, when I went to see a friend, we decided to get matching tattoos. So the next tattoo that I have is this one right here. So it's the eternity symbol, but the top heart is into a love heart. These are my best friend's favourite colours, turquoise and purple. She has the exact same one, but hers isn't coloured in. She's just left it blank because she prefers just black and white tattoos, which is okay by me. Then the next one that I got was, it's on my back. I will have to show it to you. Again, I do apologise about not having any editing software. So, lift this up for you guys. My Sug Life jumper. So, the next one is the semicolon. I have that one done. I am a survivor of self-harming, so I wanted to get that to remind myself of just actually how far I have come. And also like for my friends, and also it's quite a lot as well for my brother because he committed suicide almost 4 years ago. So that's that one. My husband's just come in the back room. So the next one that I got, again lifting it up, is this one. This is a symbol for eating disorders. I got this one due to the fact for about 10 years I had a eating disorder, and after I had my first daughter, it got to the point where I developed postnatal depression as well. So my anorexia got even worse, and I went for about, it was roughly about 4 months because it started in May, and then in September I got taken into hospital and I was monitored. I was in there for roughly about a week. They were trying to get me to eat. It got that bad that they was almost force feeding me, but I said no, I want to go home and I want to do it myself. So I went home and did it myself. But if anyone wants a video on my experience with eating disorders, I would gladly do it, or anything to do with self-harming or anything like that. Okay, so the next tattoos that I got were my daughter's names. These are on my wrists. So I have Willow and I have Faith. So I'm happy with these. These aren't finished yet. These were the start of tattoos. I was supposed to have been finishing them off, but it's money. It's hard because what I want is going to be quite expensive because I want them both done at the exact same time. So it's the time that it's going to take to do the tattoos and the price that the tattoos are going to be, because I have asked around like quite a few different shops and they're all asking like roughly the same price. So yeah, but I always go back to one tattooist anyway because they're really good where I go. I go Be Tattooed in Stockport because that's where I'm from. And the last tattoo that I've had recently, not even a year yet, I have the stars at my back, on top of my back. I will show you them again. Let's see if I can do it this way actually. I'm not sure if you had to see them, if I could strangle myself. Yeah, I think you might be able to. So the stars. So I have 2 pink and 1 blue. 2 pink are for my daughters Faith and Willow, and the blue one is for my husband Daniel. They're a start of tattoos as well, because what I am going to do is, because I have like a massive family and because I love all my family, I am getting blue and pink stars dotted all over my body. So they're like the start of it. I started off with them because obviously they are my personal family. So I've started off with them, and then eventually over time I'm going to like keep adding different stars. So like my sister-in-law, she's got a partner and 4 kids, and then they've got a kid as well. One of them's got a kid, so I've got a great nephew. So I will have a pink, blue, 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 pink, and then a blue one. And then that's how it's going to go. And then obviously like for mum and dad to be pink and blue, and my husband's mum and dad pink and blue. So they're tattoos that I've got up to now. Now pain wise, the very first one that I got, that wasn't too bad because I was a bit worried about it. So I had like a bit of I think it's called Emna cream or something like that. So I had a bit of that left over, so I used that, but it didn't really work that well. So I still could feel the tattoo, because I don't really do that great with pain. So that was like the parts that didn't actually were covered by the numbing cream. I would give that probably a 5 out of 10. This one I would give a, what was this one? This one was probably about a 5 as well. It wasn't too bad here. This one, because it's further up my arm, this one was like a 6 out of 10. The eating disorder one, that one was like an 8 out of 10. That was quite painful, that. The ones on my wrist, because I knew they were going to be painful, again I used numbing cream, because I am like quite ticklish as well, and I thought it's either going to hurt or it's going to tickle. So I thought instead of it either hurting or tickling, I'm going to use numbing cream. So I can't really comment on them because there was no pain, which is a bit silly, but yeah. Hang on a minute, I'm forgetting one important tattoo. I have the Manchester Bee tattoo. I always forget about that because it's there, and if I'm wearing tops like this I don't see it, but I know like the ones are on my arms because I've had them for so long. This one I got done the I think it was a weekend after the bombing had happened at Manchester Arena. I didn't get it done free like I know quite a lot of people did, because obviously they were just showing support and that. Like, I actually paid for mine so the money could go towards the victims of the bombing and the families and that lot, because unfortunately when my daughter was in reception, her teacher was the sister of Martin Hett that got killed in the bombing. So I wanted to show her that as like a whole of the family, we are in support of her. It's actually not finished yet because I want to get 22 red roses around the bee, for obviously the 22 people that got killed. So that was my showing support. I used a slight bit of numbing cream for that. It wasn't a lot, just enough to sort of take the edge off, but it was still quite painful. That was like an 8, I would say. But this one, the one for my dad, one for my girls, one for my best friend and my husband, these ones are my favourite ones. And I got this on my chest, so it's closest to my heart, basically. Show my support. So I can't believe I forgot that one. I never forget this one. But I mean, it's because it's now cold and I'm constantly wearing jumpers. I don't see it a lot on. I don't really look at myself in mirrors. So the ones on my back, the semicolon and the stars, together, because of where they are, they were both about a 7, something like that. Yeah. So they were both about a 7. So yep. So that's my tattoos. Any questions on them, just leave them in the comments below. I will try and leave a link to the tattoo studio where I go. It's also a piercing studio. It's where I had my second piercings done. So I'll try and leave them. Upcoming tattoos, I have one for my brother that I need to get done, which is, it's not this tattoo, but I'm showing you this so you can get an idea of like what I want. So it's this. So it's Wonderwall by Oasis. This just says, and after all, you're my Wonderwall. But with the one for my brother, I want to get like the whole chorus, you know, like maybe you're going to be the one that saves me, and after all, you're my Wonderwall. I want to get the whole verse of that. Well, that's the chorus, the whole chorus of that. And also his birthday, his date of birth, and also his date of death as well. Because he was a massive Oasis fan, and we had Oasis Wonderwall playing at his funeral, you know, like as we go in with his coffin going in. So that's really all I remember him, like this, Oasis, Wonderwall, and Gangsta's Paradise as well. That's like what he was obsessed with when I was younger. So he wanted to be one of the Gallagher brothers. I don't know why, but he just wanted to be one of the Gallagher brothers. So I was sort of always listening to Oasis when I was a lot younger, because he's like a bit older than me. So yeah, so they're my tattoos. Thank you guys for watching again. Any comments, leave it down below. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Excuse me. Dry throat. And also hit that subscribe button. And of course, Sug Life. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. And thank you very much for watching. Bye, guys.